Good morning from the Valley of the Kings. Those coffins were found just a few hundred yards away. We got a sneak peek this morning. It was absolutely extraordinary. And archaeologists explained that they were extraordinarily preserved because they were actually part of a cachette. They were purposely hidden. They weren't in a tomb. They were purposely hidden from tomb raiders. And guys, they were actually stacked like this, one on top of another. And there were a total of 30. Now take a listen to what all the hype is about.
This morning, the eyes of the world are once again on Egypt. Today, down near the Valley of the Kings on the Nile's west bank, behind the Theban necropolis of Asasif near modern-day Luxor, archaeologists uncovered an extraordinary and unexpected find. At least 20 ancient Egyptian coffins in pristine condition.
Completely by accident. Completely. We had no planning of excavating. This area was just by accident. Archaeologists were digging and they found the cachette with the coffins.
Today's coffin opening a potential bonanza for archaeologists, hoping to figure out how old they are and just who might be buried inside.
Beautiful coffins, beautifully decorated, inside intact mummies.
The intricate engravings suggest the coffins were made for important people, maybe priests or wealthy nobles. Most of the tombs at Asasif are from the late period of ancient Egypt, 664 to 332 BC. But these tombs appear to be much older and perfectly preserved.
They were hidden in a cache. This cachette is hidden since more than 2,500 years ago. This cache will be the most important discovery of 2019.
Today's reveal comes a week after another major discovery in the Luxor region, a sprawling industrial site, once used to produce decorative items for royal tombs. And according to Dr. Hawass, the next big find may just be a royal tomb itself.
Before the end of this year, I will reveal to the world a royal tomb.
Molly, this is such a huge discovery. Clearly, the folks there are pretty excited.
Pretty excited is an understatement, Chanel. You've never seen a media scrum until you've seen 100 Egyptian cameramen vying for that one perfect shot. Now, they opened two of those coffins this morning. I was a foot away as those archaeologists kind of opened the top very, very delicately. And guys, inside, of course, there was a perfectly preserved mummy, just as you would imagine, wrapped in fabric. I even could see a part of one of the skulls. And the other thing they learned this morning, we were all talking about whether it was 2,500 years, 2,000 years. They believe that these mummies are from about 3,000 years old. And again,
wow,
they are so perfectly preserved. It's absolutely extraordinary.
So, Molly, to be clear, do they have any idea who those folks are? Who would have gotten that treatment 25 or something 100 years ago?
3,000 years ago, that's the big question, Peter, and that is now the work that begins. So archaeologists are guessing it's about 3,000 years ago. They're also saying because those coffins are so intricately designed, we've seen those bright colors, they weren't buried in tombs, so they weren't royal, they weren't nobles, but they were incredibly important, very powerful people. So they're guessing priestesses. The other thing, guys, all 30 coffins, same colors, same designs, exact same stories, exact same kind of hieroglyphic design. So they're guessing they were all done in the same workshop. What a day at the office, guys. It was pretty cool.
Wow, I have so many questions.
That is such a great assignment, Molly. I'm so glad you were there for that experience. This is like a scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Have you ever done like an archaeological dig maybe for some summer camp or whatever? And you get like a little piece of like copper and you're like, hey! These people ran into like 30 coffins. That's
phenomenal.
spectacular.
It's really cool. Thank you, Molly.